Group B encounter, Oman taking on Japan. And I do have both the captains. Alongside me is the Priyanka leading Oman. And we also have the services of our match referee, Mr. Menon. And next to Mr. Menon is Yanagida, the captain of Japan. Home team is Oman, so Priyanka will flip the coin and Mai will call.
Tails.
Tails has been called.
It is tails.
And it came down as tails. Mike, good toss to win. What have you decided?
I will do bat first.
Any specific reason?
I will just set a good target and yeah.
It's a very important tournament, talking about the Asian teams performing really well, and talking about Japan, it has been a visible progress. So what can we see the improvement in Japan in this tournament?
It's our first tournament in the ACC, so we're very excited and we'll score many runs and yeah, take a lot of wickets.
All the best and do well.
Thank you.
Priyanka, they asked you to bowl first.
No, we're definitely ready with that. Either sides, I mean, you have to do both. So our team is well prepared, and we hope that we perform and do well.
And conditions looks quite well. It's a windy conditions, and I hope it will assist the bowlers.
Yes, it will. I think the weather forecast has no rains for today, so that's on a lucky side. And yep, let's see how it takes forward.
All the best and do well.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the center is that Japan captain Mai has won the toss and she has opted to bat first. A very good afternoon, and once again, welcome back to this beautiful venue, UKM Cricket Oval. We are coming live for ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. 16 teams participating, and the top two teams will go into that main event. But as of now, the focus is on Group B encounter. For the first time in this tournament, it's Oman versus Japan, and a history in making for Japan. They're participating for the first time and winning the toss. Mai Yanagida, the captain of Japan, straight away a positive approach, wants to play an attacking cricket. They want to post a good total on board and they want to win this encounter against Oman. So it will be the blue versus red. The day's first encounter, UAE won their game by the margin of 121 against China. So all set, ready. Group B encounter, Japan versus Oman. The on-field umpire is Zahib Usman. Alongside him is the experienced Shivani Mishra. To bowl the first over, it will be Alifia Asif Sayyed, the right arm medium fast. Let it go. Very watchful. Not at all in a hurry. It's Erika Oda, the non-striker, and good to see the captain of Japan, Mai Yanagida. During the toss, she was very clear. They want to post a very good total on board. A full toss, pulled nicely, and ball racing towards the fence. What a start by Goto. A juicy full toss and full advantage taken by Hinase Goto. Off the mark in style. "19 years old, just a couple of weeks ago, celebrated her birthday on 27th Jan. Looking good, Goto. Width offered. First extra, opening up his arms, is Zahib Usman. Not an ideal start by Alifia Asif Sayyed. The technique looks solid. Playing with the straight bat. There's a movement in the feet. The right hand wicket keeper batter of Japan. Excellent drive, but straight towards the fielder. Very excited, the captain, Priyanka, at extra cover. And coming into this tournament, they had an internal game among themselves. Oman Blue versus Oman Red battled against each other. A good practice session they had between themselves. The best of the best coming to Malaysia, led by Priyanka Mendonça. Wayward, a long over from Alfia Asif Sayyed. What an impressive start. The timing has been brilliant. So is the placement from Goto. At last, the first over comes to an end. Off to a good start. A boundary and couple of wides to end the over number 1. It's number 55, Samira Khan, to bowl the second over. For the first time in this game, on strike, it's Erika Oda. A wide delivery, the batter going down, wanted to chase. Just slipping. And it's experienced Shivani Mishra, the umpire, coming all the way from Qatar. Back to back wides, not able to find the right line and length. A lot of hard work has been put in by the managements of both the sides. Couple of wides towards the off stump, and now changing the direction toward the leg side. Back to back wides. Samira Khan leaking easy runs, and good to see the captain coming in and motivating Samira Khan. Early start, and you don't want to give that momentum to the other team. The keeper standing up now. Better, much better delivery, loud appeal, but clearly going down the leg. Look at that swing, keeping it away and coming into the right hander. Cynthia Saldana behind the stumps for Oman. Now bettering her line and length, and watchful is Erika Oda. Is there a chance? A quick single has been taken. They came out with a plan. Japan batters off to a very good start. 9 on board. In fact, with that single, score moves to 10. Connects well, but straight towards Sakshi Shetty. So going for some runs, but now ending the over with a dot delivery. A good comeback after bowling those 3 extra deliveries. So 2 overs done, 10 for no loss. Alifia will continue to bowl the third over. A good partnership, a good platform by Hinase Goto and Erika Odo provided for Japan. Keeping things tight. And good to see the conditions changing out there in the middle. Now it's a windy out there in the middle, and it will help the players. Just a couple of hours ago, it was quite hot and humid. Struck well, but excellent work by Priyanka Mendonça. Hina, number 20, known as a hard hitter. A lot depends on her when she comes out to bat. And plenty of players to look out for Oman if we talk about their batting. But as of now, it's Erika and Hina Segota. Is there an edge? And strikes Alifia. She was committed on the front foot, and that late movement going away from Erika Oda. A faint edge and an excellent decision. The finger going up. The first wicket going down. And a good comeback in this over from Alifia Asif Sayed. Japan losing their first wicket. Good wrist position. And look at that. Inviting the batter onto the front foot. A good catch taken by the wicket keeper. All excited. Cynthia Saldana. The first wicket going down. 10 on board. The fall of the first wicket. In comes captain Mai Yanagida. A lot depends on her. Very experienced batter leading the side of Japan. A proud moment for Mai Yanagida and her family. It again a wide, leading Japan for the first time in a big tournament, as said by her during the toss. It's the first time they're participating in a big event. Best wishes to Mai Yanagida. Oh, inside edge. Chased by the fielder. And look at the running between the wickets. A lightning quick. Mai Yanagida pushing Goto to go for that second run. A better throw. Mai Yanagida could have been in trouble, but look at that running between the wickets. Straight away, she knows she is running towards the danger area. An excellent sprint between the wickets, off the mark with those couple of runs. Captain making the difference. This was missing the first wicket partnership. Now rotating the strike. An excellent over comes to an end. A successful over, just giving away 4 runs. Alifia Asif Sayed, in fact, going for some runs, but a wicket to her name. 14 for the loss of 1 at the end of over number 3. So Samira will continue and its captain on strike. A very excellent batter. And look at the technique coming behind the ball, playing with full face of the blade. Watchful, watchful. It's a good contest going between bat and ball. A very experienced player who made her debut against Indonesia in 2019. Already played 17 matches, 88 runs to her name. Cut hard. Excellent timing, brilliant placement. 4 runs, and she continues to excel, leading the team from the front. Early days, this tournament. Look at the confidence in her shot. This is what she was talking during the toss, that they want to post a good total. And good to see my Yanagida getting a boundary against Samira Khan. It again, there was an opportunity for my Yanagida get a boundary. She started her early days by playing softball, and slowly she moved into cricket. A student of Waseda University, where she first started playing cricket. Brilliant, brilliant piece of batting. Very busy. Whenever there is a chance to rotate the strike, she's never shy of taking those singles, making a name for herself. Mai Yanagida and Hinase Goto. So tight over comes to an end. 4 overs done, 19 for the loss of 1. So change in the bowling here. After picking up a wicket, Alifia has been taken out of the equation by captain Priyanka, and in comes Amanda, number 12, Amanda De Costa, right arm off break bowler, the useful batter. Driven nicely. Ball racing towards the fence, and the ball wins the race. Excellent piece of batting. A slight fuller and driven beautifully toward that extra cover. First time we are witnessing the skills of my Yanagida with the bat. Was there a chance? Look at that bounce. Everyone thought there was a chance. Got excited. Hina at short extra cover. And just clearing mid on. Chased by Trupti Paude. A couple of runs. Singles into doubles. So 4.4 overs, 25 for the loss of one. Going at a decent economy. Brilliant once again. What an effort. What an effort. Full length dive, but no stopping. The captain Priyanka Mendoza trying her best. But it's Mai Yanagida who is getting those regular boundaries and ends though with the 5 overs done, 29 for the loss of one. Winning the toss and a right decision from captain Mayana Gida, and she is making sure to get those runs for her team. 29 for the loss of one. 5 overs done. And looking for a breakthrough. In comes captain of Oman, Priyanka Mendoza. The wind picking up, and it will be quite interesting to see how the batters will go after the bowlers here. Onto the back foot. A direct hit. Good to see a good contest between bat and ball. They worked really hard, both the teams coming into this tournament. But my Yanagida, she has been brilliant so far. And giving her company is Hinase Goto. Very smooth action coming in between the stumps. Making room to going towards the off stump. These two complementing each other quite well. The number 2 captain Mayana Gida and Hinase Goto. So always the betterment of the game, the new teams comes up, performs really well on a bigger platform, the likes of Japan who are playing for the first time, the bigger stage, and they have been very impressive so far. Yes and no. What have you done? This we have seen in the first game, the China batters running hard, tap and run, and this is what we are seeing here. Mai Yanagida was always interested to go for that single, but it's not a good idea to give away your wicket for just a single run. Hinasa Goto and Mai Yanagida building up a partnership worth of 21 between these two, going at a run rate of 5.65. Flight offered, good use of the feet. And in no time, completes the double. So the struggle continues for Oman bowlers to break this partnership, which is looking quite good for Japan. So 5 runs with the dot delivery. The end of power play. 6 overs done. 34 for the loss of 1. So Akshada to bowl the 7th over. Looking for options. Priyanka Mendoza to break this partnership. She knows these two stay for next 4-5 overs, then it will be tough for Oman to restrict them to a modest total here. Onto the bats and an extra. Akshada Gunasekar. Lot expected from this talented all-rounder. Wayward. Windy conditions and not helping the cause of the bowling team here. A full toss. The batter misses. So the wicket keeper. The bye has been given by Zahib Usman. For the first time in the history of women's cricket, is the first edition of ACC Women's Premier Cup. 2 finalists will be going into the main event. Thailand started off really well, winning their first game. They restricted the opposition to 32 and went on to chase the target in just 4 overs. And the likes of UAE, a big win against China, posting 155 and taking the 10 wickets of China and winning the game by a margin of 121. The Group B encounter, match number 2. Oman struggling to break this partnership. A full toss and nicely managed. There is no protection in the deep, and Hinase Goto gets a first boundary. Poor piece of bowling, an easy picking, a juicy full toss. 29 runs partnership. With that 4, make it 43. 33 runs partnership between Goto and Yanagida. A lot of hard work. A lot of hard work needs to be put in by these bowlers of Oman. So far, the batters are doing an extraordinary job here. Excellent work from Hina, quickly coming on to that ball. An expensive over, going for some runs. The end of over number 7, 43 for the loss of 1. Priyanka will continue with her left arm orthodox. Good backup from Priyanka. First wicket falling at the score of 10. And after that, Mai Yanagida has taken the charge, get those runs for her team. Yet again, stealing those singles. Cut hard but straight towards the fielders. So the story continues to remain the same here. After that first wicket going down, the Oman bowlers are unable to break this partnership, trying their best. Now, was there a chance? Miss opportunity. One more time. Low full toss. Yes, there was an opportunity. Fumble and running hard for that second run. So let it go this time. 16 teams participating in this first edition of ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024, and 2 teams, the finalists, will be going into that main event of Asia Cup, where they'll be getting a chance to play against the teams like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So another over from Priyanka Mendoza comes to an end. So 8 overs done, 47 for the loss of 1. So another over for Akshada, though she has gone for some runs in the first over. 8 overs, 47 for the loss of 1. And the low full toss. The wind is picking up here. Conditions are drastically changing. UKM cricket oval cricket ground. In the air, but in the gap. Nitya Joshi. Some work done by the fielder, but could not save those couple of runs. So with those 2 runs, 50 comes up for Japan in a very good position against Oman. They need to be on their toes. Stealing those singles has become a habit for Mai Yanagida and Hinase Goto. Going at a strike rate of 114 is Captain Mai, and giving her support with a couple of boundaries is Hinase Goto. It's always good to see the captains leading from the front. Maya Nagida, 25 in no time. As you can see that there is a heavy wind blowing across the ground. It's making life difficult for the bowlers. It's straight over the bowler. Wayward down the leg. In just couple of hours time, the weather is changing here in Kuala Lumpur. And now the forecast says there will be some showers is expected here. 9 overs, 52 for the loss of one. They need to make sure to stop those singles. Yet again, a quick single has been taken. The partnership looking very dangerous between Mai Yanagida and Hinase Goto. 44 runs between these two for the second wicket. Amanda De Costa going back to bowl her second over, gone for 10 runs. The options not working in favor of Priyanka Mendonça. Driven hard, fumble. Just a single. Plenty of action going across Malaysia for this ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. The home team, Malaysia, winning their encounter against Indonesia by 6 wickets in hand, chasing the target of 81. They went on to win the game in 17.5 overs, and Nepal women defeated Hong Kong women, chasing target of 93. They went on to win the game by 8 wickets in hand. So, a good start for the teams who are participating in this ACC Women's Premier Cup. Excellent effort from Mendoza. Needed a direct hit, but lightning quick yet again. Goto and Yanagida. Everything is happening here. 10 overs done, 58 for the loss of 1, and it's time for drinks break. We are back after much needed drinks break. 10 overs done, 58 for the loss of 1. Priyanka Mendoza comes into the attack. Goto and Mai Yanagida. They have so far taken the limelight in this game, trying their best. Is Priyanka and her troop to get one of them back in the hut. The first half of the day, 4 games were played at different locations. Thailand, one of the favorite teams in this tournament, winning their first game, getting a target of 32. They won by 10 wickets in hand. And Mai Yanagida, what a knock, what a knock. She's playing for her team. This time it was Goto. Slight width offered and going past Hina. Impeccable timing and lightning quick outfield helping Hinase Goto and Japan to get 4 more runs. It doesn't look that they are playing for the first time in a big tournament. The way they are getting those runs, riding high on confidence. Lot of hard work has been put in by the management and that sacrifice by the families of these players working hard day and night. What a hit onto the back foot. Couple of runs on offer. Things doesn't look good for Oman. Now slowly they are losing the plot here. Thanks to Japan coach, who is also a high performance coordinator in Japan with the team, Ardene, and the manager, who is also the trainer, Mamamani Hoshi, and the assistant coach, Naotsune Bebe Miyagi. So it's always that support staff who are really working hard on the techniques and the fitness of the players. The smile says it all. They know they are in a very good position. 11 overs done, 67 for the loss of 1. So in comes Samira. Way outside the off stump. And this time settling just for a single. And let's see what is happening between Bahrain and Qatar. Bahrain batting first. They are 37 for the loss of 4, 9.5 overs. So Qatar doing a good job trying to restrict them to a modest total. Plenty of cricket happening here in Malaysia. And in the first half, Malaysia, the home team, winning their first game by chasing down the target of 81 in style. Cut hard. Brilliant timing and placement. The fielders are tested by these two, not only inside the 30-yard circle, but also the fielders who are patrolling the boundary region. They are tested by the running between the wickets of Goto and Yanagida. 61 runs partnership between these two. Samira Khan looking to break this partnership, coming around the wicket in the air, but goes over the deep square leg. One bounce. In fact, it's a maximum for the first time in this game. The arms going up of Shivani Mishra. A wayward delivery coming around the wicket and bowling onto the pads. What a hit. An excellent connection. Oh my God. She is on fire. She is making sure to punish the Oman bowlers. My Yanagida playing one of the best knocks of her life. The captain leading from the front. And credit should also be given to Hinase Goto for supporting the captain for rotating the strikes. Excellent. Brilliant effort. A full length dive from Nitya Joshi. But clearly, they are struggling here. Then somehow they need to find a magical delivery to get rid of either Mai or Hinase. They're running after everything. 3 overs have been bowled by Samira Khan, going for 21. 12 overs done, 79 for the loss of 1. The only bowler who has got a wicket in a kitty comes back, Alifia. Full toss, no chance for the short mid wicket. I've been so impressed the way these two batters are getting those quick runs for the team. It's not only about getting those boundaries, it's all about the commitment, the running between the wickets, complementing each other quite well, Goto and Yanagida. In the air, but also in the gap. Can they convert that single into double? Always on their toes, Goto and Yanagida. The story so far is all about these two batters. Zahib Usman telling Goto that you are running on the danger area. Full toss and goes past that mid off. Chase, but ball is going to win the race. On fire is Hinase Goto. A wayward delivery and impeccable timing and placement. Lovely looking shot. 87 runs, 77 runs partnership. These two are becoming a headache for the bowlers of Oman. Even the likes of Alifia, Asif Sayed going for some runs. Finding those gaps. Falling short of words, the way they are running between the wickets. They're stealing those extra runs with ease. Now it has become a habit for Goto and Yanagida to convert those singles into doubles. Overtaking the captain is Goto, moves to 40. A rare dot delivery. Also, it's a good learning for Oman team. He's also trying to make a name in a big platform. So 13 overs done, 89 for the loss of 1. Amanda will continue. And the onslaught from Goto and Yanagida continue here. They tried their best, tried every option, but everyone failed to break this partnership. Easy picking, a full toss, good work coming from Akshada Gunasekara in the deep. Quite happy. My Yanagida and Hinasa Goto. Misfield. As we have seen, the same venue early in the day, an excellent partnership, the top of the order between Kushi Sharma and Kavisha helping UAE to post 155 against China. Now, Japan winning the toss, batting first, though they have lost a quick wicket at the score of 10. After that, it has been a one sided affair so far. 83 runs have been put on by Goto and Yanagida. He needs to pull something special here, Amanda Di Costa. Flighted delivery, the rare occasion where my Yanagida misses a chance to go over that extra cover. Dancing down the track, hit hard. So 14 overs done, 94 for the loss of one. So 14 overs, 94 for the loss of one. Akshada comes back into the attack. Way outside the off stump. Wayward, wayward. It's always a good feeling as a team and as a unit if you're performing really well. That too, led by your captain. Straight away, once she was out there in the middle, she made sure to run hard on each and every run. Boundaries were with ease, they were scoring those runs. An excellent work done by the fielder Nitya, saving a couple of runs. It's all about these two batters dominating the proceedings out there in the middle, winning the toss, a positive approach, wanted to post a good total, and they are making sure to post a huge total on board. A full toss. Nitya has been kept very busy in the deep. Run, run, and run hard. This is the simple mantra which is followed by Yanagida and Goto. Full marks to their trainer and the support staff for making sure They get that fitness up to the mark. It's not easy, especially keeping in mind a bit humid conditions out here. Goto has been out there from the ball one, joined by Mayana Gida and running hard on each and every delivery. Just one run away from a milestone. Hit hard. There is a protection in the deep at long off. So with that single, playing for the first time on a bigger platform, Mai Yanagida and Hinasa Goto takes team to 100 for the loss of 1 in 14.5 overs. Now 31 legal deliveries left in this game. Full toss, chased by the fielder. Are they going to go for that second? Just a single. Even the likes of Akshata Gunasekara unable to break the partnership. 15 done. It's 101 for the loss of 1. A good start to the over number 16 for Oman. The rise has been very fast for Japan, especially if we talk about the cricket. And at last, the partnership comes to an end. A low full toss using the feet, wanted to go big, but played straight towards Amanda Di Costa. A 91 runs partnership at last comes to an end. A big sigh of relief for Omani players. Unfortunately, cannot go past the 50 mark, but full mark should be given to Inase Goto for a brilliant knock and making sure to take her team to a very good total. It's 101 for the loss of 2. So it took plenty of overs for Oman to break this partnership. But the good news for Oman is Amanda Di Costa got better of Goto. New batter straight away off the mark. It's Haruna Iwasaki. Now it's up to the captain. He needs to make sure she stays till the end and get those quick runs for her team. Very inspiring story if we talk about Japan cricket. They don't have the facilities, not many grass grounds in Japan. Good to see the visible progress, especially looking at the women's team, how they are performing. It clearly shows it's not about the facilities, it's all about the belief to do well, to perform well, and they are doing an extremely good job. 16 overs done. They have lost Goto in this over. It's 103 for the loss of 2. So Alifia, the premier fast bowler, comes back into the attack. Oh, playing close to the stumps. A direct hit. But Haruna Iwasaki has been very quick. Yet again, they continues to steal those singles with ease. They came into this tournament well prepared. They are here to showcase their talent. They are here to show the world they are capable of playing some good cricket here. Thick outside edge into the gap. Just a single this time. It always motivates the young generation and the new teams. Someone like the new team Japan who came into this tournament, no one knows much about their cricket abilities, but this is the right platform for them to show the world what they are capable of. And deliberately played towards short third man. It will be a fairy tale story for Japan if they can win their first game in ACC Women's Premier Cup. It won't be easy because Oman has a quite a good, decent batters in their lineup. But the problem has been the bowling. They conceded too many extras. Were not able to strike early. Just a wicket going down. The score of 10. Then a huge partnership between Yanagida and Goto, which came to an end a couple of overs ago. Now Iwasaki joining Yanagida. So Haruna Iwasaki and Mai Yanagida out there in the middle. Slowly they're cruising towards that 120, 130, which I think will be a very good target on this surface. Full toss. There is the protection in the deep. Nitya comes into play. Slight fumble. This is where they are at its best. Keep on running and they enjoy running between the wickets. They are on their toes. They are here to prove what they are capable of. Alifia Asif Sayyed into his final over. Nicely managed onto the back foot. So 49 for Yanagida. And score moves to Nelson. 111 for the loss of 2, 17 done. So now the captain back into the attack. Captain to captain. 1 run away from becoming the first player for Japan to get a 50. History in making for Japan and for Mai Yanagida. Leading the side, playing for the first time on the big platform. And there you go. What an effort. The captain leading from the front. She deserves all the applause here. Mai Yanagida, a true leader, leading from the front. Terrific with the bat. Well deserved 50. Always busy taking those singles, doubles, and boundaries. And in the process, she has created a history here at UKM Cricket Oval. The first Japanese batter in the women's cricket to get a 50 in ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. Chance and yes and no. The mistake has been done. So Haruna Iwasaki, she'll be walking back to the hut. She was never interested, responding to the call of captain. Gave away her wicket here. Amanda De Costa, a good throw coming in. So one more wicket going down. Haruna Iwasaki just adding 3 runs to the total. For personal total of 313 for the loss of 2. So 113 for the loss of 3. Playing her 18th game, in fact, 18th match in Women's T20 International. This is the first time she went past 50. Take above Mai Yanagida. Remember the name. And for sure, she will remember this day and this date. This is a special day for Mai Yanagida and for all her supporters. She'll be down the track. And yet again, running hard for that second. February 10th, 2024, for the first time, Japan participating in ACC Women's Premier Cup, and Japan captain for the first time in the history, getting a 50 to her name. So many records have been written in today's game. A tight over, the wicket going down, 18 overs done. So it's a left-hander. Joining captain out there in the middle is Ahilya Shandale. Many records at stake. Talk about the team's individual highest total for Japan. They have posted 152 against Samoa at Port Villa, and highest individual has been scored by Akari Kitayama, the 63, the same game. In fact, against the same opposition, Samoa, on 7th May 2019. Can Mai Yanagida go past 63? Samira making sure not to ball bit Fuller, keeping it away. Wayward, wide. So two good batters out there in the middle. Ahilya Shandel. Talk about the top run getters for Japan women's team. She's at number 3. Erika Oda, the opener, is at number 1 position. For her, it was an early exit in today's game, but for sure, she has that caliber to perform well and to score those runs. Akari Nishimura got 223 runs to her name, but this match clearly will be remembered for Mai Yanagida for her excellent knock. Wayward delivery, nicely managed, dealing in boundaries, shifting the gears, a wayward delivery, and rightly punished. No protection in the deep. Once she clears that square leg fielder, she knows she has got that boundary. 4 more runs for Mai Yanagida and for Japan. She moves to 56. Coming down the track, 57. I'm already interested in calculating her each and every run. Still 6 runs away from matching the efforts of Akari Kitayama. The highest individual innings was played by Akari Kitayama of 63 way back in 2019. The over comes to an end. 19 overs done. But the good news for Japan is their captain still out there in the middle, and she'll be on strike in the next over. So Akshada will be bowling the final over on 57 is Mai Yanagida. Full toss, running hard that first run. Are they coming back for the second? Yes. And a wicket going down, sacrificing her wicket to get the captain back on strike. But an excellent throw coming from the deep. So Shandel sacrificing her wicket, but an excellent throw coming from the long on and good collection from the bowler Akshada. Smile says it all. She's very happy that she made sure that the captain is back on strike. Sakshi Shetty, an excellent throw, one bounce, straight into the hands of Akshada. So the last over's first ball, just a single has been added. Hit hard towards that extra cover, just a single. It looks like this record of individual highest score for Japan will stay for some more long time. The 63 scored by Akari Kitayama against Samoa on 7th May. Unless and until she can get a boundary here. Using the feet, hit hard. And look at that running between the wickets. Coming back for that second run. 2 more runs added to the total. So everyone enjoying their outing. Even Shivani Mishra. So on 61, using the fade, hit hard. So just could not go beyond that 63. In fact, she is on 63. There is some delay in the score. Not sure whether she went past that 64. She needs at least a single to go beyond the 63. Final delivery, wild swing, loud appeal, denied by Shivani Mishra. At last, we have got the confirmation. The big news coming in is that Mai Yanagida officially becomes the highest individual scorer for Japan. What an knock she has played for her team. 64 unbeaten on 57. The end of over number 20, Japan posted 130 for the loss of 4. It was a brilliant effort coming from the captain, Mai Yanagida, with the help of 4 fours and a 6. So a tough day out there in the field for Oman women. So full marks should be given to the Japanese players, the way they batted. The first wicket going on 10, then 91 runs partnership between the captain and Goto. Once the Goto was back in the hut, the charge was taken by Maya Yanagida. In the process, she became the highest individual scorer for Japan and 130 for the loss of 4 in their allotted 20 overs. We'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, we'll get you the live action and the run chase of Oman. A very good afternoon, and once again, welcome back to this beautiful venue, UKM Cricket Oval. It's a Group B encounter in ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024, Japan versus Oman. They're trying to create a history. Japan batted well. They won the toss, posted 130, thanks to a brilliant 64 unbeaten from their captain Mai Yanagida, taking the team to a respectable total of 130. And now it's up to Oman batters. They need 131 in their allotted 20 overs to win their first game of this tournament against Japan. But the way they batted in the first inning, it clearly shows they are going to give some tough time to Oman batters. A lot depends on Sakshi Shetty, one of the finest batters for Oman. She can bat till the last. That 130 might be in danger. So Shandale getting ready. It's a Nitya at non-striker end. Backward point. And deep fine leg. Two fielders stationed outside 30-yard circle. And as expected, it's Sakshi Shetty who will be on strike against Shandale. Good start, bowling a bit fuller, very watchful. Sakshi Shetty. Japan's highest wicket taker, 16 wickets to her name, Ahilya Shandale. Edge and finger goes up. Make it 17 for Shandale. The dangerous Sakshi Shetty. She departs without troubling the scorer. What a start. And excited. The smile says it all. They know the importance of this big, big wicket. What a start. Look at that run up. And the wrist position of Shandale. Bowling at the right channel. It was just moving away from Sakshi. Straight away she knows. And an excellent decision comes from Shivani Mishra. Without troubling the scorers, Oman, no score on board. They have lost their first wicket. It's a dream come true for my Yanagida and her teammates. They did their homework pretty well and now applying themselves, taking some time to adjust the field. There is a deep square leg and third man. She's adjusting the field. And in comes another hard hitter, Hina Javed. Left hand batter against Shandale. Straight away off the mark. An excellent throw. Not afraid to play her shots, Hina Javed. But a big loss for Oman, losing Sakshi Shetty. So two left-hander out there in the middle for Oman. Nitya Joshi will be on strike for the first time. Dream start for pink and blue Japan women's team, executing their plans quite well. Yes, going past that off stump. Quite interesting to see what are the options for my Yanagida. Shandel started off really well, pushing the Omani batters onto the back foot. So far, very impressive. A tight first over comes to an end. It's one for the loss of one. What a hit is towards the mid-on region. So intentions are very clear from Hina Javed that she wants to go aerial. She wants to play her shot, not bother whether they have lost a quick wicket. Full toss could not find the gap. The first extra have been conceded here by Elena Kusuda, 9. Just 20 years old. Right arm medium pace. Early into the second inning, but we have seen the discipline in their bowling. Just one extra. The first over has been sensational from Shandale picking that wicket. Now, chance for that smile. An excellent running between the wickets. She wants to be back on strike. She wants to take the charge. Devastating batter, known for getting those quick runs. Can she do something special with the bat against Japan? onto the back foot, just dot delivery. Apart from that, one wide. She's sticking with the right line and length. Loud appeal, loud appeal. Drifting down the leg. So tight over comes to an end. 2 overs done here. Oman, they have lost Shetty in the very first over. Hina alongside Nitya Joshi trying to build up a partnership here. Thick outside edge. The first boundary for Oman and the first boundary for Nitya Joshi. No slip in position. Ayumi Fujikawa tried her best. Good to see that fine adjustment. Now they have very fine fielder at short third man. Very much involved, making sure the right fielders are at the right positions. Now she is pushing short third man back onto the ropes, and the deep square leg comes inside the 30-yard circle. Onto the back foot. Look at that field placement and bowling as per the field. Got a third man, backward deep point, and sticking to that off stump line. Piece of advice from captain. Bowling as per the plan is Shandale. They're very focused, and you can see the determination in the eyes of Japan players. They know they have posted a very good target. Now it's up to the bowlers to defend the target. In the air, but just away from the reach of the fielder. She's trying her best. Hina Javed. Happy bunch of players. Flash. A wide has been called. And good to see how patiently and calm is the on-field umpire Shivani Mishra explaining my Yanagida why the previous delivery has been called as a wide. Was on the back foot. The story is all about the exposure these teams are getting through this tournament. The first edition of ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024 A big platform has been provided by Asian Cricket Council to the women's cricketer. An excellent shot onto the back foot, hit hard. The boundary number two, no, just stopping before the rope. A couple of runs added to the total. And top of that, no ball has been called. So it will be a free hit for Nitya Joshi. And Hina Javid asking her teammates to back them, to make some noise, to disturb the concentration of Japanese players. Good to see Hina Javid asking her teammates. Free hit in the air, a dot delivery. So 13 for the loss of 1 at the end of over number 3. So Chandel 2 overs 11 and a wicket to her name. And her partner Elena Kusuda so far wicketless, bowling a second over. Going down the leg. This is the second extra conceded by Elena Kusuda 9. Width offered, and look at that hammered over mid off. What a hit! Hina Javid tried couple of times, but this time connects well. And very animated. Width offered, power generated. What a hit! A much needed boundary for Hina Javid. She loves to go aerial, and she is the key for Oman. Her sister also used to play for Oman, but now she's back in Pakistan for her higher studies. Onto the back foot, connects well, but could not put it in the gap. So good to see. The intentions are very clear from Hina Javid. She's not here to spend the time by playing those dot deliveries. Runner ball 7. Already a boundary to her name. Now pressure. Slowly that pressure is building up on the bowler. The second time he has gone down the leg. But we're in for Hina Javid. She should not get carried away. She need to focus on each and every delivery. Alongside Nitya Joshi for Oman, they need to build up a partnership here. Also make sure to get those quick runs. Low, in fact, a high full toss. No ball has been called. There was an opportunity for Hina Javid to get few runs. It will be a free hit, and good to see Captain Mai coming and talking to the bowler and asking her to hold a cross seam. The windy conditions not helping the cause of Elena Kusuda 9. left pad of Hina Javid, just troubling her, taking the help of the leg umpire Shivani Mishra to tighten up the strap. It's a free hit delivery. Hina on strike. A wild swing towards deep mid wicket, chased by the fielder. A valiant effort. But what matters are the 4 runs for Hina Javid. A free hit delivery. She has got that free license to go after the bowler. Though there was a fielder station, she made sure to put it away from the diving fielder. So an expensive over. Hina moves to 11. Oman 25 for the loss of 1. 3 more legal deliveries left in this over. Under the radar of Hina Javid is Elina Kusuda. Just if she can stand out of the crease, then she can get that elevation, trying to bat deep into the crease. That lack of pace not helping Hina Javid. Wayward, and rightly punished. What an over coming in for Oman. And thanks to Hina Javid, it have been easily called wide, but she went after the delivery knowing that there is no protection at fine leg. Third boundary in this over. Plenty of runs have been leaked by Elina Kusuda 9. All the hard work done in the previous overs. Sensible piece of batting. Got those runs and nicely managed. 4 overs done, 29 for the loss of 1. .25 the current run rate, 29 for the loss of 1. 4 overs done. Forcing a change is Hina Javid. It will be Ayumi Fujikawa, the off-break bowler. Still 102 runs needed in 16 overs. Now they are feeling the pressure here. It's all because of that brilliant hitting from Hina Javid in the previous over. Not only she's getting those runs, but she's also having some fun time with her partner, making sure the atmosphere out there in the middle remains in control, always talkative, talking to her partner, cracking those jokes. Hit hard and running hard is Hina and Nitya Joshi. Can he break this partnership? Can she, in fact, break this partnership? Still just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Mandatory power play, 6 overs of field restriction. Now, this has been the problem. This has been the problem. I have seen her just a couple of days ago, an internal game in Oman. She has the tendency to play across the line against the spinners. That might help Ayumi Fujikawa to create a chance for her team. Loud appeal, loud appeal. And after every delivery, Nitya Joshi is having a piece of advice, but not listening to that advice is Hina Javed. She knows her own way to get those quick runs. She also needs to make sure not to give away her wicket with ease. Much, much better. Very animated. The left hand batter. She also knows that she needs to find a boundary here. So far, a decent and calm over. And we were talking about the boundary and connects well. What a knock she's playing for her team. Hina Javid, the entertainment is on here in UKM Cricket Oval. Wasn't a bad delivery, but it was an extraordinary pickup shot on the back foot, keeping it away from the fielder at deep mid wicket and ends though with the boundary 34 for the loss of one at the end of over number 5. So 5 overs 35 for the loss of one. The first inning as well we have seen Japan losing a quick wicket, then a brilliant partnership for the second wicket. The same we are witnessing the second innings as well. Thick outside edge, but there is a protection at third man. The good news is Hina Javid is back on strike. Shimako Kato bowling her first over. This is the final over of the power play. Can she get better of Kato here? So far, brilliant knock, counter attack, 4 boundaries, that knock of 19 for Hina. And Nitya Joshi has been very quiet supporting Hina by taking those singles and rotating the strike. She can get 1 or 2 boundaries and end the power play on above 40. It will be a very good power play going in favor of Oman, wherein for Japan, Shimako Kato, if she can get better of Hina Javid in this over, then they know they can strengthen their chances in this game to beat Oman. Onto the back foot, connects well, chased by the fielder, running hard for the second run, Hina Javid and Nitya Joshi. Brilliant counter attack. There is a change in the field. Mid wicket has been pushed back on the rope. Final leg comes inside the 30-yard circle. And there is a third man stationed Hina on strike. Wild swing, wild swing. There was an opportunity. What is interesting, if rain comes, then Duckworth Lewis method will apply here. We're already done with 5 overs. We are into the sixth over. Two back-to-back dot deliveries. Decent, good over. She's creating that pressure on Hina. He's forcing Hina to play a false shot here. Will she fall into the trap of Kato? Good use of the wrist. Ball racing towards the fence. Chased by the fielder. Couple of runs on offer. Smile says it all. One of the best knock we are witnessing in this ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. They are providing an excellent fight. They are providing us the all entertainment we need. The women's cricket at its best here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. 6 overs done. Oman chasing the target of 131, 40 for the loss of one. The first time into this game, Erika Togochi Queen has been introduced. 40 for the loss of one. It's Hina Javid show out there in the middle. 23 of 21. Nitya Joshi on 10. Lofted shot. It's a single. So 40 runs have been added by these two. They have lost the first wicket without any runs on the board. It was Shetty was back in the hut. Then came in Hina Javed alongside Nitya Joshi. They have added 41 in 37 balls. Erika Togochi Queen to her first over. Now, what will be the tactics from Hina Javed, keeping in mind it's a spread field, but still six fielders inside the 30-yard circle. What are the options for Hina Javed to go big? Onto the bats. Now, this is the problem. You also need to make sure to take the singles. Now, getting a bit tired. Hina trying her best, but she need to have that belief that she can do it for her team. A single has been taken. Each and every run, we can hear the noise made by the dugout of Oman players. They are backing Hina and Nitya Joshi. They are sensing a chance. Still a long way to go, but they are on a right path towards that 131, 42, still 99, 89 in fact needed. Tight over in process, just couple of runs. In the air and just falling short of the bowler and the fielder. And it's looking like started to rain here. Are we calling the covers? Not sure what will be the equation here. The game stops. 42 for the loss of one. 7 overs done chasing the target of 131. Very watchful, very watchful. Now again, she is walking towards Shivani Mishra. She's having some word. She wants to understand what will be the equation. Rains comes and all the play. It's all about those calculations. In the air, and they have got the wicket. Excellent field placement and strikes the bowler Shimako Kato, getting better of Hina Javed, and entertainment now comes to an end. The batter who was looking dangerous wanted to go big, not in command, and an excellent catch taken. That's the end of Hina Javed, managing 24. It's 42 for the loss of 2. So 42 runs partnership for the second wicket has been at last broken by Shimako Kato, the batter who was getting the bulk of the runs back in the hut, Hina Javed. And in comes Samira Khan. A lot depends on Nitya Joshi because she was quietly watching Hina Javid getting those quick runs from the other end after losing her partner. As a senior batter out there in the middle, the responsibility comes onto the shoulders of Nitya Joshi. So off the mark with a single slight fumble. What an over. Started off really well, keeping things tight in the first over. Coming into the second over straight away, she was rewarded by the big wicket of Hina. A big sigh of relief for my Yani Gida. So a successful over from Kato comes to an end. 8 overs done, 43 for the loss of 2. So last 3 overs have been extremely good for Japan team. What an effort. In fact, a brilliant delivery, strong shoulders, the wrist helping the bowler to get the turn. There was an opportunity, a full toss, an opportunity missed by Samira Khan. After the departure of Hina Javed, it has been very quiet for Oman. Samira played 5 deliveries for just single. 8 wickets in hand is a positive approach needs to be taken by these two batters, Samira Khan and Nitya Joshi. Erika Togochi Queen building the pressure from this end. After the fall of Hina Javed, boundaries are hard to come. The left hand right hand combination for Roman Nitya Joshi on 12 of 20 balls. Make it 21. So Erika Taguchi wins. One more tight over comes to an end. 2 overs 5 gave away by Erika Taguchi. 46 for the loss of 2. 9 overs done. Quickly learning the skills of this beautiful game. They posted a good total. They were in a bit of bother till the time Hina Javid was at the crease, but now not giving away any easy runs to the batters. And she dropped. There was an opportunity for Kurimi Ota. Samira Khan has been put down on 3 by Kurumi Ota. Struck nicely, chased by the fielder. Nitya Joshi is trying to raise the tempo of the runs. Good looking shot, couple of runs. What a spell she is delivering here, Shimako Kato. He has been exceptional. Came into bowl when Hina Javid was going after the bowlers. All of a sudden, she got the wicket of Hina Javid and stopped the flow of the runs here. 50 comes up for Oman, 9.5 overs. Samira Khan struggling out there in the middle. Half of the overs done in the second innings, and it's time for the drinks break. We are back after drinks break. 10 overs, 50 for the loss of 2. Still 81 needed. Next 10 overs, Samira Khan and Nitya Joshi. Nicely struck, but there is a protection. So singles won't hurt Japan team against Samira Khan. She's making sure to have extra fielders inside the 30-yard circle. A poor shot, just going top of those stumps. A flighted delivery, nowhere near the ball. Three dot balls in a row. Samira Khan is clearly not having a good time, not able to rotate the strike. She was sent at the fall of Hina Javed. Not only not getting those singles, but also building that pressure on Nitya Joshi. Much better looking shot. Just clears that mid on. So 3 runs coming off Erika Toguchi Queen's third over. 11 overs done, 53 for the loss of 2. Shimako Kato, 11 runs into her fourth over. Came into bowl at the time when Hina Javis was looking dangerous. Came in Shimako, got better of Hina. Now slowly strengthening the grip into this game, onto this game. Japan struggle continues for Samira Khan. What a strike. What a strike. So that struggle comes to an end. Shimako Kato, double strike in her spell. She was struggling even to get that single. She tried her best. Clearly, it's not Samira Khan day with the bat. Shimako doing the damage. So wicket number 3 going down for Oman. A wonderful spell comes to an end. 4 overs, 12 runs, 2 wickets taken by Shimako Kato. 12 overs, Oman 55 for the loss of 3. So 47 balls, 76 needed. That required run rate creeping up. More than 9 runs per over needed here for Oman. After losing Hina, nothing much has been done by the batters. Priyanka Mendoza, the captain. Priyanka Mendoza, the captain, comes in, and Nitya Joshi has that extra responsibility on her shoulder. The last hope for Oman, Nitya Joshi, alongside her is captain Priyanka Mendoza. at last finds the gap, and look at that effort coming in. That slide from Shandale and showing that excellent effort in the field. So Mendoza off the mark. Erika Togochi alongside Shimako Kato. Those 8 overs are hurting Oman badly here. Becoming far distant, that's 131, because the boundaries are dried up. Nitya Joshi, she needs to do something special. She has that ability to get those quick runs for her team. But the spread outside field not helping the cause of Nitya and Oman. Nitya Joshi and Priyanka Mendoza trying to pull something special for their team. There was an opportunity on the previous ball. Ayumi Fujikawa not hold on to that throw coming from the wicket keeper. Survives Nitya Joshi. Slow bowlers and spinners doing a pretty good job for Japan. The fielding has been terrific, throwing themselves and stopping those singles and those doubles. Just one catch has been put down, and a couple of deliveries ago, an opportunity by Ayumi Fujikawa. Apart from those two chances, they had an excellent outing in the field. Nitya Joshi trying her best 23 of 37 balls. Pitching outside the leg. Not convinced. Shivani Mishra. Ayumi Fujikawa bowls another tight over. 15 overs done, 70 for the loss of 3. So 30 balls, 61 needed. They need quite a few big overs. Just lost the plot after losing Hina Javed. And in the first innings, plenty of extras have been conceded by the bowlers. The fielding has let down the Omani team. The Japanese batters, they ran hard. They converted those singles into doubles. Nicely managed. A much needed boundary. Just drifting down the legs. Good wrist comes into play. Goes aerial. And couple of bounces, 4 runs. Kurimi Ota into her second over. Nitya Joshi on strike. In the air towards long on. A one-handed effort. What an effort coming from the fielder. Now Nitya Joshi trying to go big. At one stage, they were going almost 7 runs per over. But now that current run rate coming below 5 runs per over, 4.84 current run rate. A boundary, couple of runs. Now add an extra 3 more deliveries. At least she needs to find couple of more boundaries. End this over on 90. Next 4, 41. But for that, Nitya Joshi needs to stay there. Back to back wides. An excellent over in progress for Oman. Is there a chance? Is there a chance? A quick single has been taken. A big wicket of Sakshi Shetty going in the first over. That too on the very second ball. Dented the hopes. Hina Javid, though she managed 24 once she was back in the hut. The other batter struggles to get those big shots. So one more wide. Just losing the shape here. Kurimi Ota. This is the big difference. Whenever the first inning Japanese batters they played outside 30-yard circle, they made sure to convert that single into double. This is what lacking. The intent is lacking for the batters. Priyanka Mendonça and Nitya Joshi trying their best, but they need a boundary here. So 82 for the loss of three. One more delivery left in this over. Priyanka and Nitya Joshi trying to do something special. Nitya on strike. This over has been about an ordinary piece of bowling, wayward deliveries. Now, just stopping before delivering, just losing the rhythm here. Kurimi Ota. Ah, clearly struggling. Clearly, she's struggling with line and length. Out of nowhere, she's giving a chance to Oman batters to make a comeback into this game. A low full toss and converting that single into double. Brilliant running between the wickets, Nitya and Priyanka. An excellent over for Oman, going for runs. Kurimi Ota in her second over. At the end of 16, 86 for the loss of three. So 86 for the loss of three. So Fujikawa into her third over. each and every run they are cheering these two batters. What is interesting, they also need to make sure to at least go near to that 130, because after this they have two more games, one against China, the other one against UAE, and the net run rate will come into play. The finger goes up, shimmy down the track, misses the line completely. Fujikawa at last strikes. A flight at delivery. The partnership comes to an end. So Priyanka Mendoza, after adding 8 runs, Oman losing their fourth wicket on 90. Haruna Iwasaki was the fielder. So a good over, wicket for Ayumi Fujikawa, 90 for the loss of 417 done. So Amanda Di Costa joining Nitya Joshi, and Shandel comes into the attack and straight away a wide. But what a victory it would be if they can defend that 130. The last hope for Oman, Nitya Joshi. Alongside Nitya is Amanda Di Costa. Still 40 needed in 3 overs. Rocked onto the back foot. The field placement has been brilliant from the captain, Mai Yanagida, who had a terrific outing with the bat in the first innings, now marshalling her troops quite well. So Amanda Di Costa is off the mark with that single. Ahelia Chandel, who provided the first breakthrough, getting rid of dangerous Satya. In fact, it was Shetty who got out in the very first over. Sakshi Shetty was the batter. A lot was expected from the hard hitter batter. Things becoming quite difficult for Oman. After the fall of Hina Javed, they never recovered in this game. Though Nitya Joshi is still out there in the middle, the problem has been the flow of runs. The regular boundaries are hard to come. The Group B encounter, match number 2 in this Group B, Oman versus Japan. Japan winning the toss and opting to bat first. They posted a good total, and the bowlers are doing an extremely good job to defend that 130. Thick outside edge and lucky boundary. Amanda Di Costa flashing hard, width offered, and no protection in the deep. Much needed for an over which was looking good comes to an end with the boundary. So last 12 deliveries, 33 needed. Amanda Di Costa and Nitya Joshi. Bowling her final over. Ayumi Fujikawa, chased by Chandel, running hard for the second run. And the 100 comes up for Oman in 18.2 overs. 101 for the loss of 4. The boundaries, which is lacking in the last 10 or 12 overs, are now hurting Oman badly. So they lost just 4 wickets. No batter to provide that impetus in the batting. Nitya Joshi is trying her best, running hard. A wide. Is it going for a 4? And they have got 5 wides. A rare mistake by Ayumi Fujikawa. The keeper not able to stop that. And all of a sudden, everything is happening here. 25 needed. In fact, 24 needed in 9 balls. What they need is at least one boundary. The next couple of deliveries, they need to find a boundary here. Good use of the feet. Just for a single. Good to see Nitya and Amanda De Costa trying their best. They are putting up a show. They are putting up a fight here against Japan, chasing 131. Still 22 needed. In the air, the bowler misses. There was an opportunity. Ayumi Fujikawa drops Nitya Joshi. So 19 done. It's 110 for the loss of 4. Last over, Oman needs 21 runs. So 110 for the loss of 4. Going into this final over, Oman needs 21. And to bowl the final over is experienced Shandale. Going for that second run. Pushing hard. Now 5 balls, 19. This was missing early in the innings. They did not ran hard. Not able to convert those singles into doubles. Now last 5 deliveries, 19 needed. Excellent. Now it's becoming more difficult with the previous dot delivery. Under the pressure. Bowling quite well. Ahilya Shandale. Now, an excellent throw straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. A fighting knock from Nitya Joshi comes to an end. 43 to her name. She tried her best. An impressive knock from Nitya Joshi comes to an end. Oman. Now it looks like 131 looks far, far away from the reach of Oman after losing Nitya Joshi. So last 3 deliveries, Akshada on strike. misses on the follow up, just ball slipping out of the hands of Shandell. Last two deliveries is just the formalities for Japan. They excelled in every department, whether it's a batting, bowling, or fielding. Wild swing, thumping victory it will be for Japan. 114 for the loss of 5. So the final ball of this game, Shandell bowled brilliantly, kept things tight in the power play, and came back to deliver another tight spell. Was hit hard toward the cow corner. So 2 runs. So Japan winning this game by margin of 14 runs. What a start to the tournament for Japan. They gave it all. They showed everyone they have the talent, that class to deliver on the big platform. And after a winning start in ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024, the news coming in from UKM Cricket Oval, Oman beaten by Japan. Japan, after posting 130 in their allotted 20 overs, Oman could just manage 116 in their allotted 20 overs for the loss of 5. They had an early setback. Sakshi Shetty, a duck to her name, that dented their hopes. Hina Javid entertained everyone with her 24 of 26, but once they lost Hina Javid, no batter could provide that impetus into the inning. Though Nitya Joshi managed 43, it took 53 balls, and it was never easy for Oman women's to chase the target of 130. They managed 116 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 20 overs. And for Japan, the bowling has been excellent. Pick of the bowler, Shimako Kato, 4 overs, giving away just 12 runs and 2 wickets to Hanam, a wicket each for Ahilya Shandell and Ayumi Fujikawa. So 23 extras have been given away by Japan women's team. But at the end, what matters is that win against Oman. They defended 130 in style. So a good game of cricket we have witnessed on the day one, and we'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, it will be the post-match presentation. Japan, and history has been created here at UKM Cricket Oval. Playing for the first time in ACC tournament, Japan posted a mammoth total on board. They batted brilliantly thanks to their captain for her brilliant 64 unbeaten runs and got some support from Goto. But when the chase started, Oman were in trouble. But a good knock coming in from Hina Javid, and the other batters tried their best. But at the end, Japan somehow managed to defend the total of 130 and they won the game in style. Joining me in the presentation party is our match referee, Mr. Menon, and the player of the match goes to the captain of Japan. Please come ahead and collect your memento. A brilliant knock of 64 of just 57 balls. Can we have a few words, please? A good start to the tournament, especially keeping in mind captain leading from the front.
Thank you. The opening batter, Hina said batted really well. So yeah, I'm just happy to contribute our first win in the ACC tournament.
And in the process, you also went on to become the highest individual scorer for Japan, 64 unbeaten, a proud moment.
Thank you so much. I don't know how to say, but I was just happy.
But lots of positive for Japan coming into this game. You won the toss, you posted a good total. The fielding has been excellent.
Thank you. The Oman's batting was really good in the middle, and they built partnerships. So that was a bit tough for us. But yeah, our bowlers in the fielding was great. Yeah.
Once again, congratulations and all the best for your upcoming games.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was Japan's captain getting the player of the match from the game of Oman versus Japan. That's all we do have from the day one from UKM. See you tomorrow. Till then, take care.